Hey everybody, Paperclip here again. Gonna be playing some more Offworld Trading Company, where we just finished our second week, and this time we actually won. We ended up having 13 shares out of the 16 shares that were made. Or, no. Wait, what? There's 16 colonists. Okay. So 13 shares gave us 50% of the colony. To make $160,000 every week from that. So, promotion. One of your water pump engineers is eligible for a promotion. I think we're probably going to go ahead and make him an electrolysis react engineer, because that stuff can get pretty valuable. Okay. So, shipment of 40 carbon, acquire virtual reality, faster patents. I don't know, shipment of carbon isn't that valuable. We don't have a pleasure dome, so that one's not really that valuable. I guess we'll go for the patent speed. Cheaper patents, superconductor, carbon scrubbing, buildings which needs carbon collected from the atmosphere, teleportation, off-world market astronaut. We could upgrade our solar yet again. We could get a geothermal power plant engineer. We could upgrade our food farm engineer. We could upgrade both the metal mines and the farm. Or we could upgrade the steel guy. You know what? Let's upgrade the farm. We'll upgrade the metal mine, because we need both of those things. Now let's see. We could get an additional scan range. Doesn't seem terribly. I kind of want to go for the extra claims. I mean, or we could do this and try and get the core. Let's just do this one. Try and get the core samples and stuff. So we have the most advanced mines. They have the most advanced water. Everyone's the same elemental queries. They have the most advanced solar condensers. We are the best farmers. Only me and him need farms. I don't know why he even has farms. We have the best electrolysis by far. Steel is equal. Chemicals, he's the best. Glass is equal. And electronics, he is kicking ass in electronics. We have the best solar. We have a free metal mine on founding in HQ, so I think this will be interesting to see who wins. I like the music in this game too. That's something I don't think I really mentioned too much. But all corporations are able to build one extra patent lab. Huh. Let's see. So we got volcanic, rocky, sand. Let's move over this way.
High levels of carbon found. High levels of iron found. Low levels of water found. Low levels of aluminum found.
So from what I can gather, there is not a ton of water on this map.
Geothermal vent. That will be useful.
Unless I'm just getting really bad scans.
Levels of water found.
There's decent water down here.
Colony found it.
Oh, and he just found it right there.
High levels of water found.
Alright, so I want to find somewhere near this iron. Buildings built over resources will use those resources as an input when targeted by EMPs and power surges. So that's the other one. Or is that something we can do? I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this. So I'm thinking we want to do something probably like right there. we'll do right there. So we got a bunch of iron right off the bat. Metal mine is already built for us, so we don't have to worry about claiming that. I'm gonna go ahead and get a water pump built over here. What else? We could get some carbon, but carbon's pretty easy to come by. Could go and get some aluminum. There's a lot of aluminum right there. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some aluminum for ourselves. Let's go ahead and get a farm. And we're definitely going to want a steel mill. I think we put the steel mill like right there, because we're going to need steel, aluminum, and glass to upgrade. Let's go up in speed because I'm impatient. Alright, so we don't really need carbon right now, so I'm just going to sell our carbon. We don't really need silicone, so I'm just going to sell the silicone. We have a good amount of iron, so we could sell some iron. We built the first greenhouse farm. I want you to be auto-supplied. Wait, in case I run out, you will buy it. Alright, so let's sell that. So we are making steel. We can almost get another one of these. I think it's going to be worthwhile. We're going to go ahead and get yet another steel mill built right there. That way we can try and make more steel, hopefully make this cheaper. Sell a bunch of that. We'll sell 10 of our water. Alright, so let's see. How is all the resources in this map? There's a lot of iron, it seems. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of iron, like pretty much everywhere. There's not a ton of silicone. There's an okay amount of aluminum. There's a good amount of water and carbon. So we might want to get some silicone mined once we can actually upgrade. I think it's definitely going to be worthwhile. So we can go ahead and upgrade now. I would like to go ahead and start getting some silicone. That's a pretty big cost though to get out there and get that silicone. But how expensive it is? Silicone's pretty cheap. We're just gonna forget about silicone. Carbon is pretty cheap, and I think it's gonna continue to be pretty cheap. We could get some more water. You know what? I think I will get more water. This way we can go ahead and start trying to get some electrolysis reactors going on. How much do we need? We need 2.2k. I could get another farm. We might as well, because it's getting pretty expensive to make food. But having this will be good, because that'll mean we'll have extra. Alright, so our steel production's going pretty good. Black market is online. I'm gonna buy 10 water just so we have extra water. We are apparently using more water than what we produce. So we might want to get yet more water, but water's still pretty cheap. You know what? He'll get 75% if he has another adjacency. Let's just do it. Alright. We're gonna sell the food, which means we can get another claim, which I think we will do. I'd like to start getting some power production. There's not really anywhere that great to produce solar power, so I think we're just gonna put it right next to us, because power is always really expensive. It's like the main thing that seems to drive people into debt, so I would like to be producing some of it so that way I don't have to worry about it. An extra claim. I would love an extra claim. I think I'll pay up to like 16, 18. 14's great. Yeah, sure. I'll take that for that price. Why don't we get another electrolysis reactor? Or should we get power? Or should we get greenhouse? Let's get another farm, because food's still pretty expensive. We'll buy some power for a while if we have to. I'll tell that to auto supply if it needs. Their circuits got overloaded. So all greenhouse farms and all electrolysis reactors. What did he just do? Oh, he just destroyed my vehicles. You jerk. Alright, so if we can get 6K, which we easily can, let's just upgrade. Alright, so we have more things. So I would like to get another solar farm, another electrolysis reactor. We could get 0.75 from that. It might be worth it to do it, even though it's not an adjacency. We still won't have enough being produced, but we won't buy as much. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get yet. How much do these guys use? They use 0.75 iron, and iron's really cheap, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that. Sell the food. We're out of claims. Let's buy another claim. Sell some food. Sell some oxygen. I don't want to sell the steel or the aluminum, because we need it to upgrade. We can sell some iron. 5K worth of that. Let's go ahead and do it. That'll give us 3 of these. So during the day, we'll be producing plenty of power. Those guys are going to auto-supply themselves as well, as long as we have money. Shouldn't be terribly hard to do. We're going to go ahead and try and upgrade as well pretty soon, if we can. It's already Sol 3. We're definitely consuming a lot more water than we produce. We are also producing more oxygen and fuel. I think we'll keep the fuel for now. Let the price go up a bit. Let's buy a habitat module. So we have 2. He has 2. He has 1. How much do we need? We need 240 steel, 240 aluminum. So we do need quite a bit of stuff. pay back a good amount of our debt if we can. I'm just gonna try and drive that up. There we go, 14k. Go ahead, pay 14k for it. I really don't care. I don't really care who wins. $24,000. Yeah, see, I was not gonna pay that. So it'll cost us 17k currently to upgrade. If we can get it down to 8.9k just for the glass, that wouldn't be too bad. You can sell some steel since we basically have a monopoly on it right now, it seems. These guys produce steel, but they want more steel. These guys also produce steel. So steel is going to drop. Probably pretty soon steel is going to drop in price. Let's go ahead and upgrade again. We make a good amount of power right now. What can we do? What's going to be smart to do for us? We don't get silicone yet, so we might want to go ahead and start getting some silicone. Because the price of silicone is starting to go up. 0.5 silicone, so we have enough to run one of these. So let's go ahead and we'll get a glass. Chemicals, we need carbon and fuel. We could get one of these. It's not going to give us a lot though. Carbon is very, very expensive right now. I don't know why. So I mean, I guess we'll go and we'll mine carbon as well, considering it's so expensive for some reason. We have excess fuel, so I'm going to go ahead and get a chemical plant build up too. We're going to start making some of the more expensive stuff. Hopefully this way we don't have to keep buying glass. I would like you to auto supply yourself along with you. Apparently there's not silicone to buy. So that's them putting pirates there to try and limit their water. So that's nice. Apparently nobody is producing silicone, so we might want to go ahead and get another one of these guys. No, we'll do it. We'll go ahead and do it, just so we're getting more silicone. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and build another module, so we're tied for the most modules. Of course, as soon as we do that, he decides he's gonna buy a module. Well, there you go. Now you're out of luck, aren't you? Let's not sell the glass, because we're gonna need glass. It is sold 4 already. Something will get one more claim. And to get another glass kiln. Literally nobody is producing silicone, it seems. He acquired teleportation. That's a really good one. So now we make 0.75 glass. I'm just gonna keep selling chemicals and stuff. Try and drive the price up. Do it one more time. There we go. You can go ahead and have it. I don't even care. Alright, so we got 5. So we're doing okay. Cost of steel is going way down because like nobody's buying it because everybody's producing their own. So, I mean, we could probably just buy a ton of steel and it'd be pretty cheap. I would like another claim, but I'm not going to spend 20k for it. I would rather wait until we can upgrade. He took my aluminum and some of my other stuff, but he honestly didn't damage me that much. So I could upgrade right now. I think we'll do it. So now we have 6 claims. Sell some food, some fuel, and some oxygen. We could get another chemical plant. I think we are going to do that. Steel is going back up in price now because we just bought a ton of it to upgrade. Water's still pretty cheap. So I think we're going to go ahead. Oxygen's extremely cheap. Fuel is getting expensive. So I think we're going to build another one of them. And we'll probably build another farm as well. Because water's still pretty cheap. So we are at level 5. We need 18k to get the next upgrade. We don't really care about glass and steel now because we're fully upgraded. We don't really care about aluminum too much either. So we're definitely leading. We have the most modules by a comfortable margin. Let me see. It's a high iron deposit. I was hoping it would be silicone, but it's not, so no harm, no foul. Iron's still really cheap. We don't really need all these steel mills now, so it might be better to go ahead and replace them with something that's going to make us more money, like we could start making some electronics. Yeah, let's go ahead and start making some electronics. Price of water is starting to shoot up. Silicone's pretty pricey. So a lot of the chemicals. The colony needs more habitat, so let's go ahead and buy another habitat. Let's sell some electronics. So what do we need for you? We need aluminum, steel for that. Tell you what, I'll pay 12k for another claim just so I can get more power. I'm not going to pay more than 20k. If you pay more than that, it's yours. I mean, all I'm going to do is actually farm more power from that. I shouldn't have even done that because I still have claims now I'm looking at it. go. Sell some of that. Sell the steel. Now you need aluminum. We're not going to sell the aluminum. You need steel. You need chemicals. You need electronics. So it's sold 5. So we are doing decently. We need to outpace this guy though. Paulo Rubino. We could jack some of his water, force him to pay for water. We go. Let's go ahead and sell some of the excess silicone we have. Glass and the chemicals and the circuits. Aluminum. We could use the aluminum. So let's not get rid of the aluminum because aluminum's starting to go up in price a little bit. Alright, so we have 10. Glass is starting to go up a lot. Steel is just tanking, so let's go ahead and get rid of these. We can go ahead and make the one chemicals. Make the other one electronics. Because they're not really making us anything right now anyway. Sell a bunch of our food. We'll sell the excess fuel we have, why not? Sell a bit of silicone, the chemicals, and the circuits. So we don't need glass for any of these, so colony needs more habitat modules. Let's go ahead and do that. Now oxygen is very expensive. Chemicals are starting to go down. So we could turn to making electronics instead of chemicals. Another thing we could do is we could jack up our couple things to produce more. There we go. Now we don't have to buy water. Sell a bunch of our food, glass, that, and our chemicals. We can almost buy another module. So let's sell some fuel, chemicals, electronics. Iron, we'll sell some of it. We don't really need this anymore. We could go ahead and turn this into, I don't know, something like power. Now it's Soul 6. We are in the lead, but not by a very large margin, just by a small margin. So a bunch of aluminum. We need 28k to be able to buy something else. There we go. I mean, I don't really care. That's fine. Have them set to buy everything anyway. So a bit of our silicone, since silicone is extremely rare on this map. Offworld prices are pretty expensive for most things, except circuits. Circuits are extremely cheap. Alright, so we have a good amount of money. We need more habitat modules though, so that's what I'm going to go for. Cater to the needs of the colony. Keep going, keep going. We're not terribly far in the lead. There's not many good like sabotage things right now. That's like a big part of the problem. Water's very expensive. So I'm thinking doing his water mine again is going to be the best way to go. Ah. You jerk. Goon squatting his water. He knew it was valuable, so that's why he did that. How much money are these things? These things are currently losing me money. Let's get rid of one of them and we'll build an electronics thing. How much will that cost? 0.9k. Yeah, that's very affordable. Alright, we have 13, they have 13. It's the last soul, so we really need to start cranking out like a lot of money right now. So we need 34k for the cheapest thing. 33k. $35k now. See, a lot of these food things, yeah, see, food, these things are losing me money. They cost $27,000 to fucking build them things. That's nuts. We're just not gonna do anything with them right now. Currently, these are also losing me money. Let's turn them off then. I mean, if they're not gonna make us any money, there's no point in running them. And see, he just got up to 15 now, that freaking bastard. we'll make a glass kiln. We very much could. Let's do that. We could get rid of that one and also make it another glass kiln. Another habitat? Dude. This guy's just buying habitats like it's going out of fucking style. We have 15. I'm hoping we can get at least tied with him. It's going to be very close though, whether we can pull this off or not. I'm going to turn all these things on again, because they're going to start making good money now. Surplus of oxygen. So these things are still making a good amount of money, but just because of the fuel aspect, we're getting very, very close to the end. Oh boy. $31,000 with a little over an hour left to go. $32,000. Damn it. He bought another thing at the last minute too. No, I don't want to return here. I always do that. Exit mission. Dude. That sucked. 180,000 every week. He got a free patent lab. I mean, we still make a good amount of money. 180,000 a week. I'd rather have the circuit overload than the network virus, to be honest. San Marino has been eliminated. Why is that? Oh, because he is over $1 million in debt. That makes sense. Well, that sucked. I mean, we do make a good amount of money each week. Our shares aren't horrible, though we are towards the bottom in the share price. That guy's a whole $1 a share more than we are. Well, hopefully we can win the next one. So far we're 1 for 3, but the fourth one will be ours. But until next time, thank you guys for watching. I will see you later. Bye-bye.